Okay, I'm just getting ready to hit the road. I'm going to go set up the bait car, and then I'm going to walk it back to the house. When I go to set up the bait car, I cannot bring any phones or cameras, any digital devices with me, because one of the things I'm doing is finding out, well, I've already confirmed this last year, but I'm just reconfirming it this year some more, I want to know what they're tracking. Are they tracking the car? Are they tracking the phones? Are they tracking the houses? Are they, what are they, how is it that they're tracking me? How is it that they're always right in front of wherever it is I'm going? They don't read minds. They read information and data. That's how they know where I'm going. So by setting out the bait car and doing it that way, I put the camcorders, VHS camcorders in the back of the car. I only have an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think, hour and a half, 2 hours worth of video each time. So it's kind of a pain in the balls for me. I got to keep running back and forth, but it's well worth it. And then another thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to set up the other camcorder on a friend's porch. And I'm going to leave that one on the porch, and I'm going to leave the car set up 2 different places in town. And then I'm going to go back and forth myself. So what I got to do first is go drop off the bait car, and then I'll come back here for my phones. So this phone here I'm going to leave on the tripod until I get back at least. I might take it with me, I might not. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to put a red filter on this baby. Or some kind of filter. Maybe I'll get the green filter. I'm going to go with the sunglasses filter for here, for this camera. And then I'll come back and get the other cameras and my cell phone. I'm going to leave my cell phone here too and everything, because I want to know what they're tracking. I know that they're tracking all of the above, but I'm just saying, just so I have evidence of it. And it's not just me making claims. Because they were all over yesterday, and they have a lot of new vehicles. They have a lot of new vehicles. The weird part about it is they're unmarked police units. They're not regular pedestrian vehicles like we were seeing last year. So they had some upgrades to their departments, and I also did some more investigation on that. I may do some on the other camera today that'll get uploaded to the Mike Loziak channel. I'll find out when I get downtown, and I'm going to look around, because where are they keeping all these vehicles? They're not being kept downtown. I learned that yesterday. They're not going in and out of our local station. So they're somewhere else. And I have not got up close enough to them yet. I have to wait until one of them approaches me, and then I can figure out, are they state or local, or what the hell are they? Federal, state, local, I don't fucking know. Or are they, I know that they're not any of the other agencies. The other agencies drive private vehicles, they're undercover cars. A lot of them, I don't even see lights in them or anything like that. Only cameras. Those are usually insurance investigators that work with these guys, because insurance investigators and other private investigators can do other things and get information illegally that they can then pass off to other agencies, whether they're enforcement bureaus or not. And while I'm on the other camera, when I get back, I'll shoot the shit about a lot of that stuff. So here we are right now, digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the area we call the clouds. And I'm watching which way they're rolling, and I should be good where I am right now, but let's see. Let me bring this up top. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it right here. That looks good. Digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon. Feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast over and over from the veil to the ground. There is no up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in or out in the true creator's work. Look for the triangular builders. Everybody open your fucking eyes. It's all there for us to see. No one wants to see it. No one wants to know. I'm going to bring this down because it looks like it's going to pick up in wind. And then I'll be all fucked up. So let's do this right here, something like that. Maybe I'll do this instead. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. Right there looks good. Yeah, it's very windy. Try to get this thing away from the wind a little bit. At least if it does fall, maybe it'll fall somewhere decent. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. So funny. So fucking funny. No one will look. Trees right there somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to dump the bait car, and I'll be back to get the other cameras and my cell phone. So one camcorder is going to be in the car, because they're going to know this. This is why I'm saying this, because then what I do is I watch their reactions to my YouTube videos. And there's a lot of funny things that go on with that as well. In other words, sometimes somebody is watching the YouTube videos, but it doesn't get any views. So I watch and see what their reactions are going to be, and I'm like, okay, they definitely watched that last video, because they're now reacting to what I did and said in that last video. And then I go look at the video, and it has 3 views, and I already watched it myself 3 times, right? So it looks like nobody watched the videos. But YouTube does that all the time anyway. As a matter of fact, I mentioned that real quick. Rumble is fucking terrible. So what Rumble did, I just noticed it the other day. I'll try to include it in the video when I'm going into Rumble later. But if I go on my Rumble channel, the shittiest video that I have on there, which what it was is I set the camera up in the windshield of the vehicle, And within 10 minutes of a 1 hour video, it started raining. So the video is shit. I've seen people do this before. Now I can digitally collect the EMNC from the water drops on the windshield, and I'm going to do that with that one. But I'm going to also at the same time point out that why is it that on Rumble, the shittiest video that no one can see anything, because they don't see the true creator's work. No one's seeing the true creator's work. They all see it, but they are in denial of it. So, in other words, they'll ignore it. They'll ignore what they can see with their own eyes. So why would 5 people give it a thumbs up and 1 person give it a thumbs down, right? It makes no sense. There's a lot of funny things about Rumble. Rumble also, I had like 15, 20 videos on there. All had exactly 25 views each. I don't have any subscribers. There's no subscribers on there. So I think one person signed up. I seen when I was on there, but I don't know who that person was yet. Maybe Rick from a Dripping Sponge or something. I gotta go look. But nobody has followed me over to the Right to Reality channel from the Michael Oziak channel, which is pretty strange, isn't it? Out of 134 subscribers, I've been bouncing around from 129 to 135, 136, something like that for a long time now. Well over 2 years it's been that way. And I always say to the camera, where the fuck are these 130, 140 people, right? Where are they? They don't chime in. If anybody does chime in, it's usually someone that's only visiting the channel. They're not subscribers. So in other words, I really don't have 135 subscribers. What I have is about 100 and probably 10 robots and being managed by a couple agents. And then everybody else on there might be real people who don't know how to understand or take what it is I'm explaining to them, especially because I'm such a dick and I'm not an entertainer. So therefore, I'm going to rub people the wrong way. Nobody wants to be called a zombie slave. No one wants to admit that. But that's just part of it. It's all part of it. Us not wanting to get over our own fucking egos. We think that everything's backwards. That's all I can say to make it simple. Everything's fucking backwards. Let me change this again while I'm here. Hopefully everything keeps coming by here, because right now things are moving pretty fast and I'm getting a hell of a lot. Let's try it here, I guess. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like I always say, that's my catchphrase. It's fucked up. It's all fucked up. So yeah, so Rumble's so full of shit, man. So why would a 1 hour video on Rumble that only has 10 minutes of cloud footage, and then after that it starts raining, and I get 5 likes and 1 dislike? It just makes no fucking sense. No sense at all. When you have another 20, 30, whatever I got up on that channel for videos, that's also called the Right to Reality. It's called Right to Reality, one word, Right to Reality, on Rumble. And Rumble's so fake. Rumble's just as fucking fake as YouTube is, man. It's fucking unbelievable. And that's one of the problems I'm having with you guys, with you auditors. Because I'm watching, like, what's his name? Jay from, oh, there's an unfamiliar car. Jay from East Bay, I believe it is, or Bay Area Transparency. And he went along with all the Lion Mama Kona 19 stuff. When you hear him talking about wearing masks and stuff for the Lion Mama Kona 19, he says, oh, we got to do our part and stuff like that. Nah, man, it was all a fucking scam. So if you see the lies in our Constitution, you don't see the lies in our Constitution that allowed 380 million here, but 7.8 billion humans go along with such fucking nonsense. And then we rank out Russia, and say that they're fucking dumbed down zombie slaves. It's us too, man. It's all of us. It's everyone. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm going to go dump this bait car, and I'll be back for the other camera.